Hello, and welcome to the Dahlia World Gardens presentation of Seattle at Dawn, a Mage the Ascension chronicle. I am our storyteller, Tim Dahlia. Thank you for joining us today. We will stream new episodes on the Dahlia World Garden YouTube channel every Monday at 4 p.m. Pacific. Also, you can watch our previous and future episodes there as well, and links can be found in the channel description. If you enjoy what we are doing here, the World of Darkness actual play tabletop games, go ahead and give us a thumbs up on the video and follow or subscribe to the channel wherever you're watching this on. We would greatly appreciate it. The World of Darkness presents us with a wide array of challenges and gifts, bargains and deals, risks and rewards. Every denizen of this world has their appendages on the web that binds everything together. Some walk this web effortlessly. Maybe. Most have to tread very carefully. Feel the vibes. Don't cause your own vibrations. Don't get noticed, but notice everything. Make the deals where you need to traverse, and don't get stuck. It seems exhausting. And yet, this is the world as it is now. Let's peek in on some of our fellow web crawlers. Billie.
Hi, I'm Billie. I use she, her, and they, them pronouns. I play Charlie Newell, who is currently living his life as Calvin Klein because he's wanted for murder. Charlie is like, I don't know. Charlie's actually in a good spot right now because he's in at Cascade Grove and in this spot where he's able to learn some new things and grow a little bit. Had this awesome fight with Jezzy last session.
Yeah.
And was forced to run off into the woods, but it was a whole lot of fun, and Charlie learned a whole lot and is also very excited to spend some time with Celeste.
Oh yeah,
his mentor.
Absolutely. I absolutely loved that fight between you and Jezzy. I like the fact that Jezzy won not with physical strength but with a mind effect, and not just on the first try or the second try but the third try. Just that perseverance of the eventually your willpower will give. And I just love the idea of like the compulsion, because again that effect is to make you have a compulsive thought. And I just imagine like Forrest Gump, just running. So I that was my headcanon for that moment. Is like, yeah, this is kind of like, you just got to keep running.
Yep, Charlie comes back. I was running.
Yes. And let us check in with Alix.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
How is everyone?
Doing great.
Anyways, sorry. Hi, I am Alix. I use they, them pronouns. I am playing Jezebel Spinner. And I actually am in kind of feeling the way that Charlie's feeling. I'm in a very good spot right now. I learned how to fight a little bit, which was fun. Winter's Moon was cool. But Charlie is not to be fucked with. And it was a very fun fight. It was a very fun fight.
On that fight, I am kind of grateful that Charlie didn't cast any effects on himself that would have made him more robust. Because he can. And
right?
Sometimes does.
Because he totally can. Right. And he's just like this incredibly talented fighter. And I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna mind trick you a couple times. And it didn't work the first or the second time, but we got there.
Yeah. You also had a conversation with Joseph.
Yes.
Joseph Amick, if you were wondering his last name. He kind of was feeling the vibe, and so he thinks he can teach you some things. So that's definitely in the pipeline. And
I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, he is too. Okay, and Cindy.
Hi, I'm Cindy. I use she, her pronouns. I play Inea née Blackwell, who is a Kha'vadi techno shaman, who is also kind of really feeling the opportunity to relax a little bit, recuperate a little bit, and also have potential mentors for various things available to pick brains and kind of talk through some of this crap that they've all been through
Absolutely.
recently.
It's not quite Hogwarts, but yes.
Exactly. It's more like a camping retreat ish
There you go.
thing.
Hogwarts, the summer camp.
Yes.
Okay, maybe not that.
Anyways,
no, I don't.
not
don't
quite
put
that.
Me there.
Yeah, no, she's just really happy to that they're getting a chance to finally process and recuperate. She's been kind of worried, not just about herself, but about the other night hunters, because I don't. She's got the impression that really none of them have been through any of what they've been through before this, and so now she's worried that this is really gonna take a toll on them. So it's been good for them to get some rest, and she's really glad about that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you also had a bit of a fun hide and seek play session with the Flower Child.
Oh God, yeah. So that was fun, and also the fight with Wintermoon was a blast too.
Oh yeah, you won.
Yeah,
you won.
I was not expecting that.
Neither was she.
Not expecting that. No, clearly not. But you know what though? That's part of what makes it so cool, because now they've got worthy opponent to spar against and to learn from each other, and that's almost better than having a mentor. Almost.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so let's put you guys. Oh, Flower Child's there. Doesn't need to be there. Goodbye, Flower Child. You guys were in your cabin. That's right. Ta-da! All three of you. After another day of personal growth and bonding, the Night Hunters comfortably sit in their cabin at Cascade Grove. Here, they have many of the amenities of home: a stocked kitchen, reasonably comfortable beds, a single bathroom with a stall shower, no bathtub, and a television in the corner of the common room. On most nights, the Cabal doesn't even bother. Entertainment via TV airwaves died out long ago. However, tonight, somebody felt nostalgic. The reception isn't bad. It's not great either. The local network out of Leavenworth is affiliated with ABC or Fox, or maybe it's NBC. It isn't really that important. What is important is what you heard before the commercial break. Upcoming news regarding a murderer's confession. How are you feeling about the evening news?
Calvin, did you hear that?
Yeah, oh man, I mean, I realize that it's not the only murder that's, happened, but wow.
I mean, if that guy actually managed to do something about it,
right.
That's great. You can go back to yourself.
I mean, it's a weight off your shoulders, for sure.
Yeah, let's
Possibly. I don't want to get my hopes up.
Yeah. Nate's
and
gonna
even
go
if
up.
that is the case, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's a good thing. We don't know what the situation is. Let's just find out.
Nate's gonna go up and turn the volume up a little bit more.
Yeah,
So they don't miss anything when it comes back on.
absolutely. After the obligatory advertisements for a nearby fried chicken restaurant asking, "Are you thirsty for chicken?" and a political spot for some wholesome, clean-cut looking white guy in a gray suit and red tie, the news program continues. A very symmetrical face with well-groomed blonde hair sits at a desk as magical floating box appears near her head, highlighting the story. The manhunt for a suspected murderer ends today as new revelations come to light regarding the brutal murder of 9-year-old Oliver Greene. Investigators have taken the statements of Joel Stalker, a forest ranger in the Olympic National Park, confessing to the crime. Originally suspected Charles Newell is now considered a missing persons case. The police have not given any further details, but have urged anyone with information on the whereabouts of Charles Newell to come forward as the search continues. Joel Stalker is a 45-year-old member of the park rangers and has attended the Olympic National Park for 20 years, serving alongside Charlie Newell's father. Any relation or connection between the two is unknown at this time. Mr. Stalker's attorney replied no comment to the battery of questions asked of him. The report doesn't really give any new information at this point, but as you're watching, you do see footage of the police station as Joel is being brought in wearing handcuffs. In the background, watching the events unfold, you do see a familiar face. The mirror shades wearing agent you've seen a few times now.
The son of a bitch set up my dad's friend. Just... Oh, it's like a fucking monkey's paw.
So I'm assuming you know this person that they've framed.
I mean,
For
only
this?
all of my life. Yes, I know him. Wow.
I wonder if this is a message or if this is just the best that they could do for you.
Maybe it's both.
I don't know what to make of that. It's fucked, you know? I mean, I'm like, am I supposed to be happy that I'm not wanted anymore? But
No, I don't blame you for not feeling good about that one. I'm
Right.
a little bit sick about it myself. That's a little bit my fault.
no, this is their fault. This is all they're doing.
Okay, you're right about that. You wouldn't even be here like this if they hadn't done what they did. Worse that it was a kid, just to start with.
Right, they're just ruining
Yeah.
lives left and right, you know. It's
It's
So
really
how much do we
sick,
work with this
honestly.
guy? Because I kind of don't want to work with him at all, but
no, at this point I only have ill intentions. And I don't know that it would be best to follow those.
every time they've done something, it's made it worse.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I feel like the only thing that if we have any involvement with them anymore, specifically that agent, that it's we need to do something in the way of stopping him.
Yeah. I think
I don't know exactly how we would go about that. You know, if we can figure out a way to set him up somehow. But like, it's just it. I just want to get it. It sucks because I'm as tangled up in this as I can get, and just want to have instincts that just tell me just run and get away. You know, but I can't. This is might as well be family.
You need to call your mother.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right away.
Yeah, go
Okay.
do that.
Okay. You have a burner phone. Your actual phone, I think, is still at the Ashan Island commune. But you know your mom's number. You can give it a call.
Yeah.
She may not recognize the number,
Okay.
but yes. She does answer. She's from that old school of, of course you answer.
Yeah.
She's like, hello?
Have you watched the news?
Charlie, is that you?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay. Oh, whew.
Yeah, it's me.
Crazy what they're saying about Joel.
It just doesn't make any sense at all. This whole thing is just... It doesn't make any sense.
Well, no, not at all, baby. But you know how the community can get about us. They could get riled up and, easy to turn their ire to something they don't understand. Maybe Joel did do it. I don't know. I'll ask you. I'll talk to your father about it. Maybe there's something.
They say he confessed, but we both know that confessions can be drawn out of people.
History of that for our people, certainly.
Yes.
I'm just grateful you're okay.
Yeah, I'm okay, and I'm in a safe place.
It's good. It's good to hear.
Are you okay?
Well, we've had to deal with some nosy media types, and the town's always been this way. So we're getting by. Don't worry about us.
Okay, good. I'm going to, but that's just life, I suppose.
I'll worry about you too.
All right, Mom. Love you.
Yeah. Oh, we love you too. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm shook. For sure. We've gone through a lot, and then to hear this news, it just, I don't know, a lot of emotions. It's hard. I don't think it's all really sunk in yet.
I don't know if I ever will. I'm gonna do what I can. Maybe they'll let me talk to Joel. I'm not sure. I know some of the officers, and never been a problem for us before. And your father's got some pull. Maybe I could try to find out if maybe he did say something that he wasn't supposed to. Maybe they beat it out of him. I don't see the sheriff doing that, but it's not just him involved in this right now.
No, it seems like it's above, the sheriff's head.
Okay. I'm really sorry, baby. Are you sure you're okay?
I'm okay. At least I will be. I want to make sure I don't know. I want to do something about this, but I don't know that there's anything that I can do. You know, uh, that's just frustrating.
Far be it from me to suggest that you stay safe and not put yourself in any danger. I know you're not going to do that. You're going to be who you always have been.
Yeah, you know me too well, Ma.
Well, should. Okay, well, sounds like you have a lot on your plate, and I should get up early tomorrow, see if I can find your father and talk to these policemen.
Okay, I'll check in with you in, maybe a week's time to see, or if anything big changes.
Yeah, absolutely. I will be waiting. Is this the number I can expect you on, or is there going to be something else?
Probably a different one.
Okay. We taught you well.
Yes, you did.
All right, stay safe. I love you. See you soon.
All right, love
hopefully.
you too. All right, bye.
After the late night phone call and the news report, the local station goes into reruns of syndicated sitcoms like Seinfeld, something like that, Frasier. You know, things that maybe were important at one point, but not tonight.
And Nate turns the volume down again back to where it was.
Mom's okay. I mean, upset, of course, I think it's perfectly reasonable. She said she's going to try to see if she can talk to Joel, see if they'll let her talk to him, see what she can find out. But just, I don't know.
There is no doubt in your mind that this is not a thing that he would have done.
Absolutely not. This is so ridiculously out of character.
Okay, so we can be pretty sure it's the same sort of setup that they've pulled on you. Which suggests that they're protecting the actual perpetrator.
Right, well, right.
Probably because it was one of them, one or more of them.
That's pretty much my train of thought as well.
I'm pretty sure I'm not interested in working with a bunch of people who'd be willing to sacrifice a 9-year-old boy. Even peripherally.
Yeah, that's pretty gross.
I don't
do
think
we have an option though?
I don't think Agent Quinn was thinking when he did what he did with this.
It's hard to say whether this was purposeful or just we'll grab somebody and force them to make a confession so that, we'll get him out of it.
Yeah. So there's a really big chunk of me that's really angry.
Yeah. Likewise.
I'm a...
It's taking a lot to not just hop in the car and drive down there and just start growing roots all over the place. I don't know what to do with all of this anger inside of me right now.
Well, let's not invite some more mushrooms for now. But I don't blame you. Kind of feel the same way. I'm gonna dig through my contacts, see if I can get anybody to look into it for me too. Maybe I can come up with another angle your mom can't get at. I hate this.
Yeah. So
Nae's gonna pull out her laptop and get started contacting people.
Yeah, you have one dot in contacts specifically around First Nation activists, which do work with the park rangers, and oftentimes, there is overlap there. So, yes, I will allow you to roll your contacts to see what you can possibly get.
Indigenous activists are very big in the missing and murdered women and children thing.
Absolutely.
What have I done with my character sheet? There it is.
So you'd likely just need to roll the standard dice roller because it's your contacts, and that doesn't really work with the buttons. But yeah.
So I'd say dice pool.
Dice pool is going to be 1, but standard difficulty of 6. We'll see how that goes.
What is variable target number?
That's going to be the difficulty.
Oh, 6. Okay.
I know, it's weird. Like, why don't you just use the terms in the book for the thing when you made it 3?
Yeah.
Okay. So this evening, you try and reach out, but nobody's answering their IMs or are just not available. You can try again tomorrow, but at this time, nobody that you really can get a grip on that would have influence or insight into this situation.
Yeah, I'll just leave a bunch of messages and wait for them to get back.
Yeah. I've got contacts in the Parks Department itself, but I think it would be best to wait until daytime to contact them.
Yeah, that makes sense.
At least for a couple of reasons. One, because it's just like they might have more chance of actually getting a hold of them because they may not be up at this hour. They're very early morning people. Also, it gives this a little bit more time to kind of let the chips fall and see where things are, and let some information get out so they have some information to give me.
Absolutely. Okay. Anything that you would like to work on or work with this late evening, Jezebel?
The only asset that I really have is the people at the library, but I'm not really sure how much help they can, considering that this is like a group that is protecting one of their own.
Yeah.
And there's not really a way to be like, oh, this is killer, like they have a tied up in a mighty bow.
Yeah.
I mean,
you've got your consors.
At the very best, we can put some money on his books. Because if he's going to be in there, at the very least, he deserves honey bow.
Yep.
Okay.
So maybe I can have we could start a GoFundMe for him. Or like take donations or something so that he can at least have Oreos or noodles or whatever they have there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. You can, your contacts, you can absolutely get a hold of, well, let's see, you've got, oh no, I don't have their names here. Oh shit. Okay.
Here it is.
That's fine. You've got Holly and Bo, and they can certainly whip together something for you. They have been the primary caretakers for the Unity Commune's website and getting the word out about your delicious strawberries and other fruits and veggies.
Yeah. I think I'm going to reach out to them and see if maybe they can, because this isn't right.
Mhm.
So, I mean, at the very least, if he has to be in there, he shouldn't have to suffer through gruel or whatever it is they eat.
They're like, okay,
So,
yeah,
yeah.
we'll start a GoFundMe page. This is Bo. It's like, yeah, absolutely. We could get a page going. We could get some donations in here for this unusual scenario, and I will have us deliver some of our specialty goods, so that he knows that he's not alone.
Yeah. And I mean, this might be reaching for the stars, but it's possible for us to get him a better lawyer. Because I mean, this is gonna have
I
to be
was
fought out
just
in
thinking
court.
that too. Like, we know lawyers.
Yeah.
You
Can
do know
we,
Mark
like-
Cardassian, no relation, is a lawyer.
Right. Like, we know at least somebody who has legal contacts who we can talk to.
You do.
It wouldn't be a horrible idea to give Mark a call. It wouldn't be a horrible idea.
And I bet he'll jump right on that because this is for Charlie.
Well, that's a mighty big assumption. He's working hard to keep Lucia in check.
Okay, so
He's got multiple
he probably
jobs.
does have his hands full. Lucia's a double handful, that's for damn sure.
Okay. Yeah, Bo's like, I am on it, boss.
Thanks, man.
Gotcha. I'll also look into that lawyer thing. It sounds like you guys got it handled, but we've got our lawyers here, so, and we get our.
I mean, more options is never a bad thing. So,
Well, we'll see what we can do.
just keep them on standby for me. Thank you, Bull.
Oh, no problem. Also, this guy that you dropped off here, Jolie?
Mm-hmm.
Dude just won't stop. I can't take it anymore. Guy will not stop. He will not
Yeah.
shut up about Star Wars. I
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
hate Star Wars.
Yeah. See, I mean, my deal was he wouldn't stop when we were dealing. So just, I don't know. Put him to work or something.
Oh, we have.
And he's still going. Oh my god.
He just talks all about it. I know way more about the theory of Darth Jar Jar than I ever fucking wanted to know.
The fuck is a Darth Jar Jar? I'm calling.
I'm not even gonna
fucking
start.
police. I'm calling the actual army. I cannot. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm gonna need him to find something to do. Do we have a PlayStation or something to entertain him?
I will look for one. I will find something for this guy.
Yeah, get him on that SWTOR's hip.
Okay.
Make him go play on a computer.
Okay. Yeah, I'll see what. I can do.
He's a streamer. He likes this kind of stuff. Just give him a computer and let him go.
Kind of worried about getting him online again. It seems like we need to.
Ah, shit, that's true.
You know what? I'll get him a Switch.
Yep. He can have all the fun in the world with Animal Crossing.
Yeah, sounds good. Maybe he'll learn how to actually farm. Okay.
Don't hold your breath.
I won't. Anyway, I'm on it. Talk to you later. Stay safe, Jezzy.
Thanks, man. See you later.
No problem. As the evening.
Okay, so just off the table, I love it when Jesse talks to people over at the commune. They're just so friggin' funny.
Oh, they're all great. They're all wonderful people. They have such heart. Some of them like strawberries more than others. And I'm sure they can go on. And I'm sure they could go on for hours about strawberries. And Jolie is like, I fucking hate strawberries.
I know.
It's like, God, can they just talk about something other than farming, please?
Yeah, Jolie and the farm probably aren't the best team. You know, that's probably not exactly the best place for him, but it's a great
probably
place for him
not.
to be.
It's the
Probably
best
the
place for him.
safest place. Yeah, it's the safest place for him to be because nobody is going to track a streamer to a random farming commune on, what was it? What's the island?
Vashon Island.
Vashon Island, yes. They're not, I mean, that's not where you look for a streamer.
I mean,
that
anywhere.
said.
Yeah.
Oh,
So.
man. Not a long-term solution.
No, but it's a good one. For now. So, it's getting late in the evening. How late do you guys stay up and talk? And do you guys have any other things that you want to prep or plan going forward with this new information?
I do want to ping Khan too with this thing, with Joel, because he might have a contact with a contact or something like that that can dig up, you know, where I might not currently have contacts. So it's more of a, hey, do you know anybody who can look into this, or can you put me in touch with somebody who might know somebody?
I also want to send a text to Mark, you know, kind of giving him there's some legal stuff going on that I may need you to get in contact with me. Just like get in contact with me in the next couple of days at your convenience. I want to talk about some stuff that's going on.
Okay. Mark responds pretty quickly with the, absolutely, I will call you soon. And he's
Perfect.
like, and I think I know what this is about.
I bet he does.
Sure.
Oh, he keeps his ear to the ground. He is connected.
That is what he does. That is his thing.
Khan takes a little bit longer. The bridge trolls do. It doesn't seem that they sleep at all, and they're constantly busy with their daily busking and then nightly patrolling. Doesn't seem to ever have a night off. Reality is, they probably do. They just hide it well. Or, like Griffinclaw, they cast a lot of crazy life magic spells to keep themselves, like, always awake. Which would be just crazy. Probably off the books. One of the reasons why she's so damn crazy anyway. No sleep.
And Nay was putting it down to an overdose of Red Bulls.
There's that too. Who needs Red Bull when you can just make yourself look 10 years younger?
Yeah.
No.
Nay's not aware of that.
No. Well, you would have witnessed, not necessarily Charlie and Jezebel, but with Nay, you would have definitely noticed that her in-character persona is wildly younger than her professional persona. So,
yeah, probably would have noticed that. I mean, that's pretty obvious. The one underneath the mask is strangely younger than the one.
Mm-hmm. Almost as if they're two different people to begin with.
Right.
Vigilantes, they're so much fun. Okay. But Khan does, after probably 30 minutes, does respond with his text of like, okay, well, I've got a couple things going on here. Was thinking about you. So, yeah, we'll get in touch.
Everybody okay over there? As a response.
These new kids that we're watching, Not quite sure about them yet.
Okay. Good luck with those. I will certainly stop by when I'm back in town. But let me know if there's anything I can help with.
He gives a thumbs up. He's learning to speak emoji.
Slowly learning to speak emoji. I love it.
So, the night is starting to stretch out. Feeling the tug of sleep coming your way. It's been like all these days, as you have had multiple encounters with Winter's Moon's training and personal sabbaticals into the woods and private sessions with different mages and just the people here at the Grove. It wears you out.
And we're probably going to have to be up early in the morning.
Who knew a vacation could be so exhausting? Jezzy, how's your supply of joy doing?
Well, I only took the one,
Mm-hmm.
and I think I had 5.
You had 5, yes. You
I had 5.
4.
I have 4.
Now you do.
Well, it might be a good idea to get some more soon, because I'm planning on upping my dose just to see.
Okay.
Just to see, you know?
Okay. Anything else before you guys settle in for your late fall nap?
You know what? Yes. I can text Sunny.
Yeah.
I'm gonna text Sunny
Okay.
because she would be the one that I would prefer to talk to about getting more joy. So at the very least, I want to put the bug in her ear while I'm thinking of it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna just shoot her a quick text and let her know.
Okay. You don't get any response.
Well, that's not too suspicious. That's not
It
too
is.
suspicious at all.
It is late.
Yeah, it's late.
I think Nay is just going to get ready and crawl into bed. She's done. Stick a fork in her.
Yeah.
Yeah, felt that.
A lot of information for one day. Okay.
Yeah, Charlie's going to do the same.
Absolutely. Makes sense. One by one, the 3 of you enter slumber. You have your regular, normal sleep and dreams. In the morning, I'm going to say all this information that's in your head, you're really tired. But I would like to have each of you make a perception and alertness roll with a difficulty of 8. And that should be the same button as wakey wakey.
I'm sorry, you said a difficulty of 8?
Yes. All right. Inea, you are exhausted.
Hey.
You are
Yeah.
exhausted.
Oof.
You sleep right through the alarm. But Charlie, Jezzy, you both uh, are awake, still lying in bed. The alarm is going off. I would like to have each of you make a willpower roll. Um, the difficulty is, let me see, for Charlie, it's going to be 7, and for Jezebel, it's going to be 9.
Oof. Wow.
Holy
Okay.
guacamole.
Oh, yeah. Each of
Hey,
you,
none of us wants to get up today.
Mm-mm.
you're not feeling the morning, and one of you hits the snooze on the alarm, and then both of you fall back into sleep. And this is a good point to take a break for me to get more water and for us to grab snacks or whatever before the next part of
Cool.
this. I will be right back. Charlie, it's warm. It's a very warm, sunny day in the Pacific National Forest. The sun shines down, illuminating the intricate beauty found in the forest. Leaves seem to glow that vibrant shade of green only found when the land is healthy. The scent of evergreen and earth fill your nostrils, and the only sound is the gentle breeze through the trees. The heart of the forest, you feel welcome. In the heart, I should say. You feel safe. Jezebel, you are floating above Charlie, watching him as he gathers fungus, the fungus that he values so much. Your body is luminous and translucent, and you can move freely in this realm. You notice a silver cord extends from your navel into the sky beyond your vision. Next to you, there's a shaped human figure with no face, but um, seemingly shaped from the cosmos itself, and it nods its head. I want to make sure I get this right for you. Nods its head and places a raised finger to the shapeless face. Then points to Charlie. You pause in your gathering to close your eyes and take in this moment of peace, as you've done so often before. And when you open your eyes again, it is night. You feel the chill in the air grip you. There's a flash in the sky, your throat tightens. On the ground, a bloodied body of a child lies there. His dead eyes stare up at you. On his chest, a raven perches. Cloaked in the shadows of night, in its beak is a partially eaten mushroom. Inea, you stand on the body of this child, your black feathers absorbing the surrounding light. The open eyes of the deceased hold the promise of forbidden knowledge. In this form, you lose all sense of yourself. You are no longer Inea. You are Raven. Capital R. A guide to help Charlie. Do you dare? Charlie, Jezebel, Inea, your places have been laid out before you. What do you do?
I think I want to talk to the figure, that faceless person. They told me to shush, and I don't really want to disturb what's going on below. But I do kind of want to know who the hell they are, or even if I can.
Okay. You go to look where the figure was, and they're no longer there. You get a sense that they are not fully missing, but they're pointing you in a direction.
Are they pointing me towards Charlie or away from it?
They pointed to Charlie.
Okay. So I'm gonna call out for Charlie. Hey, Charlie. Charlie, can you hear me?
Yeah. What?
Jezebel? Charlie? You don't hear it.
Okay.
He doesn't seem to hear you.
Can I get closer?
Absolutely.
Like swim, whatever it is in this space?
Without even trying, you direct your body and you float in the direction of Charlie.
Okay. Well, he can't hear me. But can I touch him though?
You can certainly try.
Okay. I want to like touch his shoulder.
Charlie, you give me a... No, not even going to have you roll. You sense a calming warmth on your shoulder.
What is going on here?
Can I see Jezzy?
Good question. I'm going to let fate decide. Hold on.
Ooh.
No. You...
Okay.
You are witnessing everything through the body of what you are writing. This raven...
Okay.
You have your...
Do I have control of it?
Yes.
Okay. I would like to fly to Charlie and land on his shoulder, which is probably going to be startling.
Could be.
And sort of...
I'm trying to decide if Charlie is the type of person that would freak out and, like, because there's a bird flying at him.
Yeah.
As a child, I had a bald eagle fly at my face out of a dumpster. That was terrifying.
Yeah. Ravens are smaller than bald eagles, significantly so. That said, their beaks are just as bad.
Yeah, they do have this steak knife-like thing attached to their face.
Yes, and they know very well how to use it. They like to go for eyeballs, so I understandable if it's a little terrifying.
What do you think? Is that a? Oh man, I don't know.
I honestly, I kind of think that Charlie has figured out that this is some kind of a dream walk thing,
Maybe.
but I don't know how he would react to that knowledge.
Well, I don't know. I'm thinking that it wouldn't be he may not just freak out and try to swat the bird away, um, because he has put his essence into a bird before, so he
Mhm.
has some knowledge of birds,
And you would
and it
know.
doesn't. I would know the difference between it just flying towards something and attacking something.
Yes.
Mhm.
And in your mind, you also see that it is, still has a partially consumed fungal mass in its mouth.
Oh yes, yes.
'Cause ravens do eat
Which,
mushrooms.
yeah, once I've landed, I want to kind of lean over and bump his chest with my still full beak in an effort to get him to hold a hand out so I can drop it in his hand.
Okay, I allow the raven to land on me and put my hand out to accept the gift.
Okay, so I drop that.
The boy who gets
And
gifts from
then
ravens.
First thing I'm going to do is identify this mushroom.
Okay. It's your dream. What mushroom is it? I'm a lazy
Um,
storyteller. Okay.
you know what though? When your players have more knowledge about a subject than you do,
I lean into it.
It's not a lazy storyteller, that's a smart story.
that's a smart one. Yes.
Thank you.
well,
Tell me.
let me ask the storyteller a question. Is this a native mushroom?
Yes.
Okay, then it's a fairly large cyanescence. So it's a psychedelic mushroom, but it's one that's local to the area.
Okay.
Hmm.
Absolutely.
And then I would like to fly back down to the body of the little boy
Okay.
and start bouncing around it and looking at it. And
Okay.
I'm looking for clues that universe is trying to give us for why we're here at this scene. What are we supposed to be learning? Because this is, as far as I know, a dream that I am having. I don't know that they are in it with me, but I have to assume that I'm here for a reason.
Yes. You hop around a bit, and your thoughts constantly go back to just how delicious those eyes look.
No, they do not. No, no, they do not. I do not care if they would pop like salty grapes. I do not want those eyeballs.
It may be against the nature of Inea, but you are not Inea. You are the Inea Raven.
God damn it.
And those eyeballs look like tasty, salty grapes. Full of
No, thank you.
full of knowledge.
Oh man, really? Full of
Heck,
knowledge.
heck.
God damn it.
But Charlie, you have the
Yeah,
final say
Charlie's
on
going
this.
to take his mushroom hunting knife with the brush on the end, clean the mushroom that he has, eat it, and then watch the raven situation that's going on, that hopping around up there.
Okay. So you take this room. Inea Raven.
Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay, fine. Oh, All right.
I've never seen a raven shudder like that before.
The feathers get all fluffy.
Yeah,
I've
except
seen
that
them
this is
shake stuff off their feathers, but this is like an obvious squick.
and then we go back.
Charlie, as you feel the effects of the mushroom take hold, as you watch the raven consume one of the eyes, you feel drawn in to the shared experience of a lifetime of memories flowing from this child's eyes into the mind and body of the raven, and now you as well. And you push past to learn more truth. And Jezzy, you see this entire scene play out before you as the dark forest fades to wispy shadows that swirl and form a new scene around Charlie and the raven that flies to uh, perch on his shoulder. Around you, a clinical, sterile room manifests. The child, now alive, is lying in a hospital bed. This pale, bald, wide-eyed child turns and faces Charlie and says, "Do you know where I am?" And the child reaches out their hand. What are we doing?
Oh, I reach out to take that hand.
Okay. You grab the hand of this child, asking, "Do you know where they are?"
I wish I did. Show me, help me.
Jezzy, Inea, Charlie, all of you can move about the space. Try to.
It's a
It
it's a hospital, isn't it?
seems like.
This baby had cancer.
Don't know.
Let me see. Can I investigate the room? Like, see what all is in here?
Certainly can.
Because I'm nosy, you see.
Yeah.
So, I guess
You
I'm gonna look around. Oh,
okay? Yeah. Go ahead. You look around the room. Uh, it's fascinating to you to freely move. No, no effort at all. Just be where you want to be. And you find at the foot of the bed clipboard folded over the railing.
oh, it's a chart. I'd like to read it.
Okay. Difficult to do, since you can't actually touch anything or move anything.
Oh yeah, poop. I can't.
But
No
As
turning of
you've-
pages.
as you've noticed, you've been able to elicit a reaction from Charlie by touching his shoulder.
Can I talk to him telepathically?
You could certainly try.
Okay, I would like to try and tell
I like
Charlie to
saying that,
check the
sorry.
chart.
Yeah.
I like saying that too.
No. Fuck around and find out
Um,
is another way of saying that. But
Pretty much what we're doing right now. We are definitely FAFO.
sorry.
Can you imagine? Somebody's like in combat, and you're just like, fuck around now, this shit. Too done. I would be too done.
But yes, you can.
Okay, I think I'm gonna
Definitely.
try and talk to Charlie telepathically.
Okay. That is a relatively simple effect, and in this space, quite easy. So, yes, roll your arete. Um, difficulty is 3.
Oh, jeepers.
All 3 successes.
So, yeah.
Absolutely. You
Okay.
reach out with your senses and you direct your thoughts directly towards Charlie. What do you say?
Charlie, check the chart.
You do hear this, Charlie.
Okay.
And
So
you
I
recognize it
go.
as Jezebel's voice.
Awesome. Okay, Jezzy. Let's. I will do that. I'll go check the chart.
The chart indicates a few things. That this child has the unusual name of Gamma, and you're not quite sure the writing on this chart, the language used is definitely not something you're familiar with, but you do see that the physician caring for this child is a Dr. Quinn.
Medicine woman.
Yes, absolutely. You are in the wilds of Alaska.
To that show too when it was airing. Oh my god.
Does Charlie push to learn more?
Yes.
You actively look around the room, the raven still sitting on your shoulder, the presence of Jezebel. It's there. You're not sure.
Right. My like thought here is to investigate the room as well as to once I've looked at the chart and the room to assess the child.
So you you read the chart more and you look around the room and you see signs of different logos and you're not quite sure if this is actually a hospital, but you do learn that its name, at least in this place, at this presentation, is New World Horizons Medical Center. Charlie, the name of the hospital swims into your mind. The room begins to spin. Jesse, you sense this as well. Your vision swirls. The world splits and spills out of the cracks. The earth hangs against a black curtain of space, and you too are there weightless. The Inea raven
Ooh,
grips
that was
your
a good mushroom.
the Inea raven grips your shoulder tighter. Jezebel.
My beak against his cheek too.
Yeah. You see a glint of metal as a satellite hurls past Charlie. And
We're in space?
You're now in space, floating above the earth. Yet you can smell the earthen scent of fungus. Slowly at first, then faster and faster and faster, you see the growing pattern of the mycelial network upon the earth, covering, touching, penetrating all points. The network is everywhere, a part of or touching everything, extending from an impossibly large mountain, and then the world begins to grow. It fills your vision. It seems boundless. And then you hear the wind. You feel it on your face. The earth wasn't growing. You are falling. Falling towards the mountain. Inea Raven lets go of your shoulder and dives with you. Likely also because they could probably not die by falling.
Got me my wings, baby.
How does Charlie handle this fall?
Initially, fear, and then letting go and just feeling the fall and being prepared to, like, I don't know, swoop. I don't know that, then believing that that's a possibility.
So, do you embrace the coming ground? Do you try to fly? Do you
I
try
try to
to
fly at kind of like pull up at the moment, near the moment of impact and just
Okay.
miss the ground.
Okay.
You're supposed
Okay.
to fly, right? You throw yourself at the ground and miss?
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just looking for that moment of distraction right before I hit the ground.
Yeah. I've heard it said that if you're falling, might as well try to fly.
I actually have been working on that as a person. Like Billie has been working on trying to fly. I try about once a week.
Mm-hmm.
I have very little success so far, but
You
it's
might
worth
get
the
it.
effort.
You might get it
Right.
eventually.
Well, and I'm not doing the stupid thing of like climbing up on a building and jumping off. If you're gonna fly, you should be able to do it from the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Here, Charlie does not have much of a choice. The ground is coming, whether he wants it to or not. As you fall, Jesse, do you
And I'm
keep?
thinking like I can just harness like my correspondence to just
Mm-hmm.
put, reduce the increase the space between myself and the ground before it becomes too close
Yeah,
and swoop.
yeah.
Meh.
Jesse, you see Charlie falling, and you see the Raven following with him, diving, embracing the drop. What do you do?
Well, I'm not falling. So I guess I don't think that it'll I don't think that it'll work if I try and hold on because it didn't work the first time.
Hmm.
I'm just gonna tell him to fly for his life.
Okay.
Fly for your life, Charlie. Fly.
Yeah.
You can fly. I do.
Okay.
I do. I
You
believe.
you believe. You are the pixie
I believe.
dust. You are the pixie dust. Gotcha. So I would say your astral form attaches and flies down with Charlie and the Raven, and you convey telepathically fly. And Charlie does. As he approaches the ground, he immediately kicks back and skims across the land. Before him and all of you is a large mountain. Flowing from the mountain at the foot, veins of fungal growth extend into the realm. You land and feel yourself begin to sink into the earth. The Green Mountain seems to be the center of your vision, no matter which direction you turn your head. Jezebel, you hear in your ear the whisper, Newell. And Inea, in your mind, you hear Mount Of. Charlie, the roots of the mountain spread across the land. The roots, the mountain, the mycelial consciousness, they all connect and create a web, a design you have only gotten glimpses of before. Kneeling here before the grand tapestry of all, it has never been more clear. This is the alder bowl the Verbena sing of, the world's tree. And you are a child of the infinite. Connected now as you have never been before, you feel the wounds of the earth, the excruciating pain like nothing you have ever experienced. And you know the pain is the price of connection. To be aware of others is to be aware of so much. To be a part of this greater world is to accept the pain. To be a caregiver to those in distress. Power, freedom, connection to the greater whole, all a responsibility to more than just yourself. And you can hear the heartbeat of the child. Oliver? Gamma? Was that his name? How can his heart beat still? Can you know where he is? Half in the earth, half out of the earth. Charlie, are you ready to accept the calling of the mycelial consciousness?
Yes, absolutely. I've been dreaming of this moment.
You, Charlie, as you accept, you and your present cabal mates are shown the crash site of a gray alien, and you hear the men in black. You just sink further into the earth, melding to the mycelial consciousness. You smile, knowing your friends have been here with you all along. Spores float on the wind and carry you, Jezebel, and Nay to the crash site. The three of you float above, able to see one another, watching as the scene unfolds. A child-sized being, gray in coloring, with deep black eyes, stare at Charlie. As you are outside of this scene, your body. A buzzing can be heard, felt in all of your minds. But you know what it says. Do you know where I am? The past Charlie clutches the side of his head, falling to his knees. A bright light flashes from the distance. A man in a dark suit approaches. Others follow. The buzzing gets louder. The being is panicking. An expressionless man kneels in front of Charlie, placing a device near his eyes. Past Charlie passes out. Another black suit fires a blast of energy from some sort of gun at the gray alien. The buzzing immediately fades to a soft background hum. Assailants take the large-eyed child away on a stretcher. One of them unknowingly drops something from their pocket. The two closest agents converse. What are we going to do with the deviant? We take him back to his camp. He isn't a threat. No need to stir up the hornet's nest over this. What if he does become a threat? Then we'll deal with him. What about the EDE? We're ordered to keep it alive. For now. Other agents drag past Charlie, away into the forest, and the world fades to darkness for all three of you, and you wake up in your beds the following morning. Charlie, you can spend your experience points on a fourth dot of Arete, having successfully completed this seeking.
Wow. How many points is that?
I think I have it written down, but I will double check. Telling story, creating character, character progress, going from 3 to 4. Or sorry, yeah, 3 to 4 Arete is 3 times 8, 24 points. But you have the mycelial
At
consciousness.
43, yeah. That brings me down to 19.
Also, added to you is going to be your avatar token. Essentially, the mycelial network on the Earth and the large Mount Oif, or the World Tree, or the Alder Bowl, or Midrealm. All may be one. As the Verbena, you would probably associate it with the Alder Bowl and the World Tree more than anything.
Yeah.
But it could be a mountain. No one says it can't be. You have all slept past your alarm. It is several hours past your morning routines. No big deal. Nobody's keeping watch over you here. What do you do?
Well, I guess we better get up.
Yeah, swing the feet out, feet on the floor. Charlie, are you okay?
Holy shit, what a dream. And what an experience. I can't even just say dream. What an experience.
Okay, I thought that was okay. Wow.
I think
Why did it
Jezebel's
have to
mic
be
might
an
be
eyeball?
muted.
So we are clear. We are clear on the fact that all of us, like, yes, last night was wild.
If you guys
Yeah,
want to
I
talk
mean-
about it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not one to crack open dreams in like before breakfast, and I'm pretty sure coffee met it out. So, yes, I'm going to go grab a shower and get started on breakfast and coffee so that we can have a proper this.
Okay. Breakfast is frying, coffee is being made, plates are being set at your little dining room table.
Okay. Okay, so you all were there. I mean, it seemed like you were very much there with me. And
I was riding around on your shoulder.
okay,
Yeah.
I thought that was you, and I heard you, Jesse, at some point.
Yeah, I was kind of behind you and above you, depending on the context. And when you went careening down to the planet, I was on your back. So that was fun.
That was fun.
It was.
It was very scary at first, but then it was so fun.
I mean, the best things in life always are.
Yeah, I mean, that definitely describes a lot of experiences I've had.
I've never been in someone else's dream before. That was pretty cool.
It was definitely a first for me, too.
So, how are you feeling about your eyeball situation?
We are not going to talk about the eyeball.
I hand Nate some more coffee.
Yes. Yes, I could do with some more coffee. Do we still have any Irish cream?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. So
Irish
I give
cream, extra I.
Oh.
We almost got a spit take.
Someday.
Oh my god, ow.
Someday we'll get that.
I apologize to your sinuses, Cindy.
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah, they're clear now. Yeah. Was that really necessary?
Yes. Yes, it totally was.
I can't even argue. That would have been a missed opportunity. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to talk about the
But
eyeball.
do you... Okay, first of all, how much of that do you think relates to reality? How much of that was past vision? How much of that was, I don't know what you would call it?
So here's the thing. I think there was a lot of it that was.
I'll tell you that the things that happened to me, the crash, and that from what we saw looked, to my recollection, what happened to me. The external stuff and what happened around us, I can't vouch for, of course, but
Well, if what happened to you was true, and theoretically we're seeing what happened to the boy, then maybe all of it's true.
right. And
I'm just going to say that. Okay. I'm a dream walker. That's what I do. But I'd never had a reason to walk in someone else's dream before. That was not my idea. I think we were being told.
This
And I really
idea that Inea is putting out, Jezzy, you feel it too. In fact,
Yeah.
you're pretty sure that you're the cause of this shared dreaming.
Uh-oh. What did I do? It would make sense, though, all things considered. So, I think I'm gonna just. I think that was probably my fault, guys. I don't know why. I understand how, though, in theory. But I'm not sure where the idea came from. But I mean, considering that, wait a minute, no. There was another person there. They didn't have a face, and they looked like the universe. And when I entered the dream, they told me to shush. And then they disappeared.
any thoughts on who that might be?
I have an idea, but like it it would have been the first time that I saw him in that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's someone that I know or if it's I don't. It could be Polaris, and I could just be making.
Or you've collected another patron.
Oh, that I didn't think about. That's possible. That's very possible.
The flower child just kind of, I mean, Moro took me to see them, but flower child was the one that really decided that I'm theirs now.
Well, maybe it might be a good idea for me to sort of try and reach out to this person again. This being, not person. Again.
Polaris might be able to help you with that.
Who?
Polaris.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. He probably could. What's to say he doesn't know the person or the being? Yeah, that's something for me to do today, I think, because I mean the being wasn't malevolent. Like they weren't mean. At the very least they weren't mean to me. So, you know. Something to consider.
Absolutely something to keep on all of your minds. This shared dream experience and um, the weight of the meaning behind it is something that you will ponder probably for the rest of your days. And I think this is a good place to end tonight's session as we move into next week.
Oh, poop.
I
I
know.
was like, I'm fixing to go meditate. We're going to talk to this guy.
I
we
hear you.
have more stuff to research as well.
Yeah,
we do.
We've got a lot coming up, and at least 2 more vision type.
Maybe, yeah.
You know, gauntlet walking, dream walking kind of situations, plus all the feelers that we put out last night for information and
I have
assistance.
to organize some of that for sure.
Yeah,
but I will. I had a great time here.
Yes.
Yeah.
The quote unquote
plot twist.
the quote unquote rules for seekings is usually like the avatar pulling a mage either into a separate realm or into a dream, and there's not a whole lot of roles. It's usually going through a series of chambers and challenges, and you went through all 4 of them very quite naturally. And it's usually you making decisions that lead to the next chamber. And because you guys started play as 3 Arete, I don't necessarily know what those first 3 chambers are, but you know.
Yeah.
That being said, because this was a dream, and because Jezebel has 3 in mind, and that's all it takes to enter a dream, I thought it would be fun if, as you guys get closer as Cabal mates, things like this might happen more often. Because the seeking is usually a solitary experience.
Yeah,
and that's where my inspiration
is.
is.
A lot of shit together. Yeah.
Right. We've definitely bonded.
On top of that, I really wanted to see Inea eat some eyes. I don't know. I had that. No. It's traditional lore that crows and ravens eat eyes, and they get information from that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Crows and ravens being scavenger birds. Eyeballs are easy. They're quick, easy protein.
And they like them, and so the lore came up that's they're gaining information from the dead.
Yep. Huh. That's why Odin had to pay. He lost one eye. He
gave
used that eye
for knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yep.
That's really cool.
Yeah. And so there's also I kind of love this portion of it that Nay got to be the raven, because ravens are also called wolfbirds.
Oh.
Yes.
Because
They
because you
hunt
will
with
often
wolves.
find ravens following wolf packs and waiting around the fringes of a kill to get in there and have their chance at it. But also ravens will lead wolf packs to struggling animals or to carcasses or what have you, in order to have the wolves around to scare larger predators off. And then they get their shot at it when the wolves have had their fill.
Hmm.
So ravens are not dumb, and they've been wolf birds
no.
in Native American.
No.
So
No.
smart.
No.
Yeah, they've
Yeah.
They're like, isn't it that all corvids are really smart?
In general, yeah.
yes, corvids.
Huh.
The as a group, most corvids will use some form of tools
Yeah.
to get at food.
Jays, crows, ravens,
Jays.
yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, like I said, I wanted to do that seeking. I didn't necessarily want it to be a private affair. And so I found a way to do it. And I was
That was fun. That
so
was
thrilled
really
to do
fun.
it. So thrilled to do it. That on top, you got some, like Charlie said, a monkey's paw type of situation. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh man, is Nate mad about that? She is so mad
Well,
about
and
that.
I'm very interested in the connection between the extraterrestrial and the child.
Yes. Yes, because are we sure that Oliver, I don't remember the last name,
Greene.
Oliver
really
Greene.
existed?
Right.
Or did they make him up? Was there
See,
even actually a murder?
My thing is like, okay, if you're just trying site, wouldn't you want to do it as quietly as possible? Like, why would you fabricate an entire? Like, that just literally doesn't make sense. If you don't want to be high profile, want to move like the G in lasagna, then I mean, it's better to just be quiet and like clean up the mess and not make it a big deal. Like, they would have just been better off dropping Charlie at his house, cleaned up the mess, and done with it.
Well, and what I'm wondering is if Charlie's presence kind of threw a monkey wrench into that works, because they also lost that device that I've been hauling around in my bag.
Oh.
Which I am reminded, I'm going to rip that thing out today.
Okay.
And start messing with it. That's like top of my mind right now.
I will make a note.
Another patron,
notes.
huh?
Oh, God. Okay. Sir.
What a cuddly babu.
Oh, he's missing his dad. Something
Aw.
fierce.
Poor pumpkin.
Yeah, I'm mean. I won't let him sleep on my head.
I hate that.
How very dare you?
I know, right? How dare.
Actually.
Yeah, so we have had many a midnight discussion about not sleeping on my head. Thank you. I don't need a hat while I'm trying to sleep. Or cat hair in my nose while I'm sleeping.
Oh, goodness.
Well, yes. So, let me see. Go through my chart here. Yes. So yeah, Charlie now has 4 Arete, so congratulations. That's going to make some spell casting a little bit more easy, and learning more spheres is also going to be more likely. That being said, can I still hear you guys? My headphones are. I can hear you.
Can you?
We're here.
Okay, cool. Yes. So I'll end it here, and then no, I don't think we have any real post-game notes to go over. I think things seem to be pretty on track here. So I will let you go back to your normal lives until next week.
Cool.
All right.
Well, I had fun. Thank you, everybody.
Fine. I'll go back to my normal life. life.
Yeah, sorry.
What's that like?
Normal just setting on the dryer.
Right. Okay, I'll see y'all later.
Bye.